Good afternoon, Karen and Pat. This is Jim with QuickTrainer, and I thought it would be helpful if I made just a quick tutorial video to remind you what we discussed on our meeting. I believe it was on the 17th in January, of how to properly enter items for the City Club. So just a couple things I want to make you aware of. First of all, if you want to see a list of your items, you would go up to Inventory and then click on Item List. So this is one view, and you can scroll down and look at the various items. You can click on any of these columns to sort by that column, in this case department. If I wanted to sort by item description, I could. If I wanted to sort by item name, item number, any of these can be sorted on. Click Home to get back to the home page. Another thing you may want to consider is a report. In this case, I'll go to the Report Center, and I'll click on Item List, and that will produce a report. I don't need to change any of this for what I'm doing right now. That will produce a report that you may want to print out and use. Now, let's dive into actually entering items. So if I click on Inventory, and then I click on Add, this is how I would add a new item. In this area here, that's where you will start, you need to select whether it's an inventory, a non-inventory, or a service item. As far as I know, we're not using assemblies or groups at this point, but I think you did mention there are some service items that need to be entered. So select whether it's an inventory, non-inventory, or service item. Oh, I'm sorry. This is actually the place where you need to start. I'm just going to put in the name of the item I'm entering, and then I would choose inventory, non-inventory, or service. The department that you want it to be associated with, and these are the current departments, but you can always add a new department. How would you add a new department from here? By just typing in that department's name, and when you tab or enter into the next field, QuickBooks Point of Sale will recognize that it's new and ask if you want to add it. So I'm going to click Banquet for this sample. And then here you would put an item description. Okay, and you get the gist there. You can skip the size field, the attribute field. The next one is, what is your regular price that you would sell this item for? The regular price. So if I say it's $12.99, do not enter anything in the average unit cost. Don't try to enter any quantity on hand. Only change this if it's a non-taxable item, such as a service. Currently, we are skipping the UPC field, and the Quick Pick group doesn't mean anything to us. If there is a particular vendor that you purchase this item from, it would be helpful to have that in there. I'll just pick one at random. Do not enter anything in the order cost. If you want to enter a reorder point, that would be fine. Do not mess with the item number. Leave it, because it just defaults to the next item number available. And if there's an alternate lookup unit, in other words, if you think that somebody might try to look for this particular item under something different, like my name, the name of my item is sample item. If you think they might want to look at it as item sample, that would be a great place to put that in. The units of measure are right here that we have allocated so far. So if I put bowl, and again, the base unit of measure, that reflects the smallest unit you would sell it in, not buy it in. And I don't think that's a big issue for us at this point. And let's see. The rest of this can stay the same. The only other place you need to touch is right here, and you need to select what cost of goods account this would go to. So you tell me, and you'll know better than I will probably. And then the income account as well. You'll need to decide that. Right. And finally, the assets account. That's going to be inventory asset right there. You can leave all of them, regardless of what type of item they are. You can leave them all pointing there for what we're doing. And after that, if you want to add another one, click Save and New. If you're done, just click Save, and it would take you out of this screen and back to this screen. And if I were to scroll down now to the very bottom of this list, I would see the sample item that I just added. All right? I hope this helps, and good luck, and let me know when you're done with this.